He wants to eat you. Oh, you getting
Holy crap.
If you ever need anything plant related, fruit related, Chrome Avenue has you covered. There is just miles and miles and miles of nurseries and fruit stands, and it's just never ending. So we are at a pilot getting gas, and Rob's been in and out several times. I don't know if he's figured it out or not. He's bringing some guy over now. He can't get the pump to work. I don't know. We don't know what we're doing, so I hope he can get it figured out. I think it's so nerve-wracking when you come to a truck stop to get gas, because especially when you have problems getting the pump to work or something, and you feel time pressured. You know these guys are working, and you want to get out of their way as fast as possible. So it just puts a little bit of pressure on us, and I always feel like, oh, we gotta hurry up and get out of these guys' ways. They got places to be, you know? So, oh well, we're trying. Eventually we'll get it down. I see the numbers moving on the pump. So he must have got it. I think he just was on the wrong side, maybe. Because there's gas pumps on both sides. We have gas tanks on both sides. So, I guess they just turned the wrong side on for him. I hope.
So we just stopped for fuel at a pilot, and it's our second time stopping at a truck stop. We stopped at a Love's before. The Love's wasn't too awful bad after I figured it out, but this pilot was an incredibly frustrating experience. For one, unlike most gas stations, they're made for truckers, so you have to prepay, and you just have to guess at how much gas you need. If you overshoot, they do recredit you back. It's not a big problem. But when I pulled up, I can fill up on both sides of the RV. It doesn't matter what side. And like a tractor trailer, there's pumps on both sides. Well, I get out, I look at the pump, and there is nothing on the pump. It's completely blank. No numbers, no instructions, nothing. I go inside, I prepay $200. I go back out, I put the pump in, I turn it on, nothing. No fuel. I go back in, and the woman at the counter, my Spanish is very limited, and her English is very limited, and we were having a hard time communicating. I said, I just need help. I can't get the pump working. I don't know why. It took forever. Finally got somebody to help me. It was another gentleman whose English was non-existent, but he tried his best. He showed me that on the other side of the RV, there's a pump with the same number that has all your dials and gauges, and you have to go over there and turn it on first, set the handle on the ground if you want to fill up on the other side. And I was trying to tell him, you know what, no, I'll just fill up on this side of the RV. He didn't understand what I was trying to say, so we went ahead and tried to pump from the passenger side of the RV, and it still wasn't working. So finally I just went ahead and did it. He didn't understand what I was doing. He didn't understand that I could fill up on both sides. But I went ahead and just put the cap on this side and went to the other side and started filling, and it worked fine after that. But that was such an easy thing as filling up on gas was starting to give me a headache. It was a little frustrating because of the language barrier, because of the, you know, my newbie mistake not understanding how the pumps worked. Yeah, they're really for truckers. The hard part is if you try to go to a normal gas station with a big RV, you're taking a chance. You don't know if you can fit in there or not. So a lot of it's just driving down the road and looking at different gas stations and trying to figure out if you'll fit. And honestly, I might consider that over going to another Pilot or Loves Again. We will if we have to go to one. I'm sure we're going to have to go to another one, but that was very frustrating, and yeah, I don't need that frustration. So I think we're about to get rained on.
It's clear over there, and it's clear over there. Not so much right here.
Not so much here or here, but right there.
Yeah. So we are on Route 41, and this scenery here is definitely more of what I thought we would see in the Everglades than all those just power lines and nothingness on the way in. So it's really nice, very pretty. So we are on our way headed towards Fort Myers. Unfortunately, the state park there doesn't have openings until Sunday. And today is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Today is Thursday, and we have to wait till Sunday to be able to stay in a state park there. So today's plan is to go into a state park just before Fort Myers. They have an opening for tonight, maybe tomorrow, but he said you cannot book it. It's a first come, first serve. So it's our first time just headed somewhere not knowing if we're going to get to stay. So we're headed there now, and we'll see if they have room for us, and if not, we're just going to head to Fort Myers, I think. Then we'll have to just stop at a Cracker Barrel or something there until we figure out where we're going to stay. And that huge one, oh, he's so big. He's huge.
So we're here at, I think it's Collier-Seminole State Park. I'm not sure, and there's dragonflies everywhere here. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but yeah, we figured we'd just walk around the park today and check it out, and wow, that was intense. So we're here at Collier-Seminole State Park. We don't really have plans for today, so we figured we'd just check out the park that we're staying in, and then we have to run into town later, and I'm probably gonna go get a haircut because it is time. But yeah, it's pretty sweet here. And here's some kind of monument, and we're gonna find out what that is. So we were just walking around checking out the park, and we're going up towards an exhibit over there, and we hear some kind of large animal in the woods.
Some kind of
alligator, bear,
I think it was
panther.
It was growling.
It was a growl.
It was not an alligator.
So we turned around and we're gonna walk back towards the camping area, and we're gonna get in the car.
Maybe drive the car.
Check out the
Over
rest
here.
of the park. Yeah. One thing I wasn't aware of is that panthers are in the Everglades. Didn't know that. Apparently they have a pretty large population here. But they also have black bears and alligators, of course. So, yeah, that could have been any one of them. But I had no idea that panthers lived in this area, so learned something new.
So we are safely viewing the park from the car now. I think we'd probably get out if we didn't have Padme. But we went back and got mace and stuff, but I think we're a little scared to get out with this little one. Rob went in to tell them that we heard something. I don't know if you have to report it or not. He said he thought you should report it, so he went in to tell them that we heard some kind of growl right here next to the campground. But it was funny. We went to go out today, and I said, don't you think we should bring, like, you know, some mace and, you know, a knife or something with us? He said, nah, we'll be fine. And then we get out here and hear that and run back to the RV. And now he's just like, no, we ain't getting out today. Strangest Walmart we've ever seen.
It's got, look at all the porches it's got and stuff.
Goodness gracious.
Here?
There's the Walmart sign.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
where's the Walmart sign?
exactly. I was curious too.
Wow.
This is the craziest looking Walmart ever.
So since we didn't feel like walking around the park and getting eaten today, we just went out to Walmart and got haircuts, came back. The Padme is asleep, and we don't have internet, so the only game we can get to work is Lego Jurassic Park. Or World, or both. I don't know. It's all of them. So we're going to get down on some Lego. What is going on? The Masters. Well, we're going to infinity fall and die, I guess. That's funny.
So we left Collier-Seminole State Park this morning, and we're on our way to another state park which is close by. I believe it's called Koreshan State Park. It's just outside of Fort Myers, and it's only about 40 minutes away. And we're going to try and get over there so we can go over to the Planetarium in Fort Myers and check that out.
right, because I'm pretty sure we're not. Nature Preserve and Planetarium, I think is what it's called. Unfortunately, they do close at 4, and it's almost 2 o'clock, so we're only going to have 2 hours there. But we're trying to go today so that we can save money because it's Mother's Day, and I get in free. So happy Mother's Day to everybody, which of course it won't be Mother's Day by the time you see this, but happy Mother's Day, moms.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
Oh no. How do you keep losing your shoes, girlfriend? Alright, come on. And more turtles. Whoa. Ew, it's a skeleton. Butterflies. Whoa! Whoa, it flew past your head. Whoa, look at that. Hi. See that iguana? Oh no, there's 2. See him? See him? See him? Yeah. See him?
Wow.
You see that big bird? Eagle. Hi, eagle. Eagle. Are you going to get down? Looking around. You're stuck in that one. You might want to eat this lizard right here. What's that? Turtle. You see him? Right here. See? Look, right there. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, what's this one? What's this? Deer?
You see those babies?
Baby tortoises. It's a baby tortoise. Baby. Baby. Yeah. Baby. 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 It's a baby. 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 Can you see him back there? He's being really still. What is that? Bear? What's the bear say?
Rawr.
What's the turkey say?
Bug. Wow.
That's a big one.
It goes in there. You can go back there. Yeah. Why don't you reach in there and pull something out?
You want to touch it?
There's stuff in there. What's that? Just like now? No, I'm good. Whoa.
Now we're gonna walk away.
Baby. A baby.
Not a baby. He's trying to get in a good position there.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh. He wants to eat
Crazy.
you. Oh, you getting
Holy crap.
He's like, this is your final warning, buddy. That's scary. That's scary. You see him? Well, he's big, huh? Alligator. Snap, snap. Snap, 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 snap. Snap, snap. Yes, son.
Come here, real close, so I can look at that real close. Near.
Well, sure, we walked them out of the sun. So we're trying to stop and get a bite to eat at Texas Roadhouse for Mother's Day. That's where Stephanie wanted to go. But it looks freaking packed. There was barely a parking spot available. We got lucky, somebody was pulling out. We're gonna go see what the wait is. But it doesn't look too good, so we'll see. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. We're gonna try and see if there's somewhere else. So we decided on a place called Ford's Garage here in, I guess it's downtown Fort Myers. I believe I had a friend who recommended this place once years ago, told me about it, and we were looking for kind of American style food because that's what Steph wanted. So we decided on this place because it doesn't seem to have a wait, and I've heard it's good, but we'll find out. It's supposed to be car themed. It's really cool. Look, their silverware is wrapped in shop towels with an O-ring on it. That's awesome.
Jeez, can you color the bacon?
Would Niels agree? Look at these bathroom sinks. That's awesome. So the food was great, and we've come back here to the campsite now. We left in a hurry, so we didn't get leveled out or put our slide out or anything. So we got all that taken care of, and we're going to be here for 4 nights in Fort Myers. We have no idea what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but we're going to figure it out. We are headed to Lover's Key State Park, which should be a lot less crowded than the main Fort Myers beach. We're looking forward to white sands and a nice calm Gulf Coast, and we're gonna go check it out. We've never seen the Gulf Coast side of Florida before, so this will be the first time going to a beach on the Gulf. You ready to go to the beach, Miss Padme? It's definitely hot enough for it. And I just went down the wrong way on a one-way street. Oh, this way.
Here we go. That's the RV again.
What do you see there? That bird? We have to ride a tram to the beach. Well, we don't have to ride it. We can walk, but why not ride? Really windy on the beach today, which is nice because it's hot, and it feels really good here, especially when you get out of the water. So we're on Lover's Key, and apparently it has its name because you used to be only able to get to it by boat. So if you really wanted a secluded beach to go to, this used to be it, hence the name Lover's Beach. So now there's obviously bridges that come to it, but it isn't near as packed as a main beach would be. It's really great. The sand's got a lot of shells in it, but once you get out into the water a little bit, it's pretty awesome. That concludes our day at the beach. It was pretty fun. It was a pretty nice beach, but we're pretty worn out, and Padme's ready for a nap. So we're heading back to the RV, and we're just going to hang out there the rest of the day and see what we can get into tomorrow.
Oh man!
In his wild habitat.
Oh, look at it. He's like, screw you, car. He looks like he's going to attack you. Look at him. He's opening his mouth.
First one we've seen not in a cage.
Cross the road.
Look at that, I've got some basil starting to grow. Sweet. So we're not going to do anything too exciting today. We're going to run over to the laundromat here at the state park because we don't have sewer hookups here and we can't do laundry in the RV without filling our tanks up real full. So we're going to go over there and check it out, and on the way there's a playground. We're going to take Padme to it. Welcome to the jungle. The facilities. We heard there may be dolphins over here in this channel. We're gonna go check it out.
And 1, 2, 3.
So no dolphin sightings today, but we're going out on a boat tomorrow and hopefully we'll see them then.
That snake that scared me earlier. There it goes.
Alright, so chores are done for the day, laundry's all finished. If you've been watching, you know we love some mini golf, and we've been a little let down with the last 2 we went to. I mean, they were fine, but they weren't really great, and Steph found a really cool one, so we're gonna go out and play a little evening mini golf. It should be fun.
Your destination is on the right.
Check it out, their parking lot lines are swords. That's cool. All these lights, and you're interested in the ants.
All right, look out. Ready? Count with Daddy.
1, 2, 3.
Daddy's playing real golf. Come here. And you still missed.
All right. Okay. This way. There. Back. Ready? Ready?
Yay!
Don't.
Okay, we're not done yet, honey.
Thank you.
Nope.
Okay, wait.
Count with Daddy.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, ready? Watch, it's gonna go in the water.
Who knows what happens after that? Did it come out over here?
Oh, I don't know. I got over there.
Wow, you want to sit on him? All right, sit. Wow. Look at Mama. Watch.
Oh, because it came back. I didn't hit it hard enough. Was that the bell?
I hit the bell. Did I get a hole in none? Wait. Did it go in? Is my ball in there?
Yep.
Yeah, -1. Yay!
Daddy did it.
Got my first ever hole in none. Got to make the jump on this one. Over the gap. Nice.
Oh no, it went to the dungeon. Oh no. It's okay.
I won. I never win. So.
Shut up.
This is probably the coolest mini golf I've ever played. I'm sure there could be better out there, but this one was pretty awesome.
We are headed to Good Time Charters today. Hopefully we'll get to see some dolphins. It's a dolphin tour. It was only $20 per person, which is a really good deal for down here. And hopefully it won't rain. Yes, Padme is free.
Sweet.
She's free for just about everything, which is awesome. Park at the Bayfront Bistro.
You like being on the boat? Yay! It's fun, huh? Taking a nice long ride with us. Yeah, wow, cool, right? Yeah, that was good. That was a lot of fun. So you guys, a couple people were asking me, you know, kind of why they do that and that sort of thing. So, two things. One, we share 34% of our tips with them, so they get a cut. So there's that. The other reason is when they get on that wave, and that wave basically pushes them forward. So they're taking a free ride on that wave and not having to swim under their own power. So they do that for fun. They're just surfing on the wave for fun. They're having a ball doing that. Fortunately, we get to do that with them every day, basically. Not necessarily every trip.
See that dolphin?
The boat ride was awesome. We went through the bay. We were really lucky and we got to get some dolphins to surf in the wake of the boat. I don't think I've ever seen dolphins in the wild that close before. So it was really cool, and it more than paid for itself. It was a cheap ride, and it was totally worth it. It was awesome. It was great.
Yeah, if you do go, sit in the back if you can. Because that's what they do. They play in the wake of the boat. So you're going to want to sit in the back, and then you're not going to have to stand up and move. You'll get the up close shot without all the people in it. So definitely try to sit in the back. But I would definitely recommend it. We just stopped at the state park gate to hook the car up. So Rob's out there doing that right now. Then we're going to hit the road to our next destination, which we don't know what that is yet. We know we're going somewhere around Tampa. But all the state parks up there are first come, first serve. So usually I'll just wait till we get pretty close, probably half hour out, and then I'll start calling and see who has a spot, and that's where we'll go.